my position is we just need to cut. I think we need to stop giving them aid. Us giving them all the money that we give them emboldens them to continue behaving the way that they do, where they have reckless foreign policy and bomb all their neighbors.
Hop in.
Okay, sure. Come on. All
right, guys, we're going to get right into it. So Myron, once again, guys, gets ambushed by a group of pro-Israelis, and it got real interesting, guys. It got so heated. We're going to go ahead and break this down, and we're just going to, break down the dialogue, talk about what was said, what wasn't said, what we might have missed. Let's get right into it, man. This is wild.
Talking about slut shaming, right?
Yeah.
And then talking about Israel kind of goes to show what the values are that you guys are bringing to the table. It's like an extremist.
Okay, what's your argument then?
You're talking about first of all, he's calling women sluts.
Yeah, bring back slut shaming.
Calling whores and sluts. What religious person talks about sluts and whores? Yeah. And then you're talking about Israel as well. He's not. Well, most of the people are supposed to be religious if you're talking about Israel and Palestine. How many times in the Quran does it mention about Palestine? And how many times does it mention Israel?
Okay, so
how many times?
Can you give me your argument, or what's your?
I'm asking you because you're a professional, right?
No.
How many times in the Quran does it mention Palestine?
The illegitimate state of Israel that was created in 1946. It mentions it 0 times, actually. Yeah, 0 times. Again, these guys try to always want to conflate the Israelis of the book versus like the illegitimate state that was created in 1948. That was an idea of European Zionists who were actually atheists and then took on like the Jewish identity and then created their own little colony in the Middle East to maintain hegemony over that region. So, yeah, it mentions it 0 times.
See, here's the thing.
How many times?
It's not really relevant.
0.
What?
Because it's not real.
Oh, it's
0.
Okay.
They mentioned 46 times in the Quran Israel. And even Allah in the Quran says that it is promised land to the Israelites. Am I right or am I wrong?
So here's the thing.
Am I right or am I wrong? Just yes or no.
Hey, bro.
Yes or no?
No, there's a very important.
Not the Theodore Herzl Israelis. Yeah, not that. It wasn't promised to them. No.
Context there that you're missing.
Think of Palestine like a squatter, right? It's when they go to land, right? It's like losing your house at a tax sale.
It's actually
right.
Very
the government takes the house, right? It's like Britain. Britain took it, and then a squatter was in the land. Basically, the Palestinians were squatters, and then the guy paid the tax back, and he got the house back. That's Israel.
Okay, all right.
It's exactly how it is.
All right, so
they're just squatters, and they even gave them land to be in the property.
Okay,
and they still denied it. And what they did was they attack and they create extremists about it.
You're all over the place right now. First, it was
I'm gonna let the video go, but I just gotta make this comment, guys. Like, okay, again, like I was talking about how they mix up the Israelites of the book versus the illegitimate Israelis that were created in 1948 by a group of Zionists in Europe. So the Jews and the Muslims have lived side by side for thousands of years. That's a complete fact. All right, and they lived in the land of what we know as this Palestine, that region there. The state of Israel is completely different. That was created in 48, like we were saying, in Europe by a group of Zionists who were actually atheists, right? They weren't actually Jewish. They ethnically identified as Jewish, or they mass converted in Europe, and then they shipped them over there to Israel, or to occupy Palestine. And then they created their state there as a way of and it's been, since the beginning of time, it's been used as a way to kind of maintain control over the Middle East, militarily, with the obviously with support from the West and other different groups of people, like the Saudis and all these people were all involved. But let's get right into it, man. Let's see what else this guy's talking
about.
Then
it was slut shaming. Yeah. Now it's the Quran.
When 4 and 8 is going to good things.
You've already talked about 4 different things.
Okay.
So let's go ahead.
Look. Here, point the camera to the slut.
Yeah.
Point out. They talk about sluts.
Trust me, they know, bro. We have the cameras here.
These are religious people that
no one's religious here. Actually,
they're not religious. So why are they talking about foreign countries and religious out of war?
Bro, you need to calm down.
I'm not.
Okay, you're super hyped right now.
I'm not.
Just
I'm exactly right.
First you came in with the truth.
And you know what? You guys are blasting social media advertisements, making it look
crazy.
So bad.
All right.
So bad. It's so disgusting, the things that you guys
we're going to have a discussion.
They're promoting sluts and whores in a religious conversation. Who? What do you mean? They're hiding behind hospitals. They're hiding behind hospitals.
Now the crowd's going
hiding
after them.
behind
You
hospitals.
won't be quiet. Now the
who's
crowd's
killing
going after him.
babies? Who?
All
October
right, bro,
7th, they raped
bro.
everybody.
Look,
and
look,
they kill people on
bro,
camera
bro,
and post it on YouTube.
Yo.
What are you
Bro,
talking
bro,
about?
look.
They hide behind people.
Yo, let's have a conversation, okay?
I'm listening.
So first you came in with the Druze,
Okay.
then the Quran,
Okay.
then slut shaming.
Yeah, it's all.
And now,
it's,
so
yeah.
let's pick one topic and go from there.
Okay.
What do you disagree with, and give me your position, please. Just keep it focused on one, and we can
Well,
go through
I think that's disgusting to call even have a sign or anything about a religious matter when you guys are talking about women. That's disgusting. Why would you even bring that up on a sign?
Okay,
in a
so
public matter.
this
Talk to
is
women
not-
about like
okay,
that
so
in 2025.
that's fine.
Who
All right.
talks like that?
Okay, so
With
this isn't
common
really a
sense.
religious
Anyone who has
argument
a job. Who has a job and starts posting things like this? Any kind of matter.
Okay.
This is what an unemployed person does.
Okay.
Who just wants to post on social media advertising for brain rot people.
fuck
Everybody
is this
needs
guy
to wake
talking
up,
about,
and anyone
bro?
that's crying right now needs to get an actual real job. I
Okay.
can see all the people that are coming at me. You guys look disgusting.
Okay, so that's it.
Thank you. Yes, that's it.
You do realize?
Yeah, I mean, this guy was throwing a whole bunch of non sequiturs, guys. Nothing he said logically followed, the previous argument. We don't know what he was talking about. He was just throwing a bunch, throwing like 10, 12 different ideas. He went from sluts to Palestine to Israel to Jews to sluts again to. But yeah, I mean, the first guy was a total L, bro. Like, holy shit.
prove any argument, right? Like you just droned on. You didn't prove anything.
Palestine is
I'm
mentioned
telling you,
zero
bro. If you
in
walk
the
away from the
Quran.
mic without defending your
Go ahead.
positions,
Okay. Tell
cool.
me why Palestine should be a state. Go ahead.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Sure. So my position, again, show the sign, so we're very
Never
clear
religious
here.
matter. Tell me.
And let's stay.
Okay, that's disgusting. Let's push that away.
And
Go
I
ahead.
need you to
Go
not
ahead.
interrupt, okay?
You don't think that's
and
disgusting?
be respectful.
You don't think that's disgusting?
Okay, let me,
public?
dude. I need you to calm down, man.
Go ahead.
I need you to calm down. All right.
ahead.
I see that
Go
you're
ahead.
super hyped up and
Yeah,
your
super
heart
hyped
rate's
up.
going
Go ahead.
crazy.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Just calm
You guys are
down.
promoting. You guys
So,
are picking up the whole side
let me
block
just
in a nice neighborhood. It looks disgusting.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Talk about it.
Okay.
I'm
So
waiting.
anyway,
Yeah.
let me go ahead and talk about this.
Talk. Spit it out. Spit it out. Let's go.
So my
Bro, I
position
don't-
is Israel's
man.
a threat to America.
Who?
Israel's a threat to America.
Oh,
In
they're
my
a threat.
position,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
they're a threat to America.
Okay.
And the reason why they're a threat to America
Yeah.
is because they put us in very bad geopolitical and diplomacy positions.
Who? Who did?
Israel.
Who? Why? Why?
Because they
Who?
you got to chill, bro. Like
No,
if you
hold
want to look, see, this is
Hold
awesome.
on. Hold on. So wait. So
So
you're saying they attacked?
let me look, you can wait behind him, bro, and I'll talk to you too. That's fine. We can have a civil discussion on
Let's
this,
put
okay?
it for Iran, for
Just calm
example. They
down.
knocked out nuclear sites.
So-
and that is a huge thing that they did it for America. You don't think
Okay.
that's a bad thing?
So here's the thing.
Is that bad?
Here's the thing. Here's the reality, okay?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Our aid to Israel
Yep.
has put us in a very bad geopolitical position where the world doesn't respect us. We're enabling the murder of innocent people, to include babies, women, and people that are not members of Hamas. We put ourselves in this position because we have an overrepresented amount of Zionists that are in high levels of government, technology,
Okay, there
media.
is
It's bro.
barely
Hold on.
any
hold on.
Jews. Okay,
Bro,
because they have
you
maybe
gotta-
20
you
positions in
gotta let
government.
me- you
there's
gotta let me
Chinese,
finish.
there's Muslims in positions.
yeah, but they
there's
don't-
white people, there's
Yeah,
black people.
but they don't
there's
have to.
everybody.
But they
what
don't
are
have
you talking
to.
about?
But they don't have to register under APAC, so it's a big difference, my friend.
It doesn't
So in
matter
other
if
words,
everyone-
so their lobbying money,
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk.
their lobbying money doesn't have to be registered with the government. That's a big deal.
Because they have funders.
Yes, because
Everyone has funders. There's
yes.
Chinese officials that
Yes,
have funders.
but they're on
There's
APAC.
Indian,
Okay,
what's
bro,
your background?
Bro,
What's your background?
you need to.
What's your background? Where are you from?
You need to. That's
Where you from?
irrelevant.
What's your
Yo,
name?
I need you to
Go
stop
ahead, Baba. What's your
obfuscating
name?
from this. Like,
What's
bro,
your name?
we're gonna have a discussion. We
Go
need to
ahead.
focus on the discussion.
Go ahead. I'm first
okay?
generation here. I'm not a privileged
That's
kid.
great.
Tell me.
Again, bro. Yo. Two people and you're the third. So be quiet, please. Okay. So anyway, if we're gonna go ahead and have this discussion, right?
Go ahead, I'm
We gotta stay focused, man. We gotta stay
Go ahead.
focused. So again, they put us in a bad position. We spend a lot of money for no reason, and we don't get really a benefit from it at all.
There's no
and the
benefit.
reason why is because of overrepresentation of
highest
pro-Zionists.
Dude,
Dude.
I'm letting you talk.
Okay, overrepresentation of Zionists where they go ahead and lobby. Now you mentioned other countries because you made the argument, right, that other countries also give money, which you're correct. You're actually correct about that. But the big distinction is AIPAC and other pro-Zionist lobbies don't have to register under FARA.
So
Okay,
because they're Jewish,
The
and
fourth-
they have people that work with them in different countries.
Bro,
they're the biggest ally the United States has.
Well, my
Any
argument
other
is that they're
country,
not
They are
actually.
the biggest supporter
They're
in
not.
the entire world.
They're actually
right now,
not.
what other
They're
country
actually not.
supports America more than Israel?
We support them. They don't support us.
Of course they support us.
No.
They do our own battles, technically. They do our own
No,
battles.
they drag us into
They do
foreign
our own
wars.
battles.
They drag us into
Please,
foreign
they
wars.
Yeah,
not-
like dragging us into Iraq under the pretext that they were responsible for 9/11. They have chemical weapons, And then we find out 10 years later that they didn't have chemical weapons. They weren't behind 9/11. Neither was Afghanistan. Right, and they went and found they went to the chemical weapons factory, and there was like chlorine bombs. They didn't find any chemical weapons. Spent trillions of dollars, thousands of American lives, all to neutralize a country that was ran by Saddam Hussein at the time, which was, I guess, like a somewhat of a threat to the Israeli nation. So they decided to run this whole campaign, which was completely disastrous because now Iraq extends to Iran now. Like Iran literally colonized the entire country of Iraq. So it's like a larger Iran. It's like greater Iran now. Yeah, sir. Like there's, and not only that, $3.8 billion tax free. You know, these people get free health care. They get the number one in military aid that they get from the United States of America, along with like Egypt and all these other countries in that region, specifically for Israel, because Egypt and Jordan, these people get all this aid so they wouldn't attack Israel. Like that's the whole agreement there. Like don't attack Israel, and we give you guys millions of dollars, and we keep your country stable and not, you know, in chaos like what's going on in Syria and shit, right? So exactly how, sir? Like you know, and this guy's just one of those guys that I don't know what his background is, but he's just like a Zionist apologist. I don't know, you know, again, we don't know what his motive is, but it's very clear that they benefit more than us in all these given scenarios, right? I mean, for the first time in history, you have Gulf Arabs, right, who have more money than the elitist billionaire Jews worldwide combined, and they just gave Trump like $4 trillion fucking dollars. So why do we need, you know, why would you even need a state of Israel as an ally in the Middle East? You know, when you have allies like fucking Saudi Arabia and Qatar, you know, pretty much like throwing money, wads of money, right, to our country, to America, essentially, you know. So yeah, I mean, like this guy's all over the place, man. I don't even know why Myron's letting this shit
that nuclear site
go on this long.
America wishes they could do in a good way that makes them doesn't look bad. Fuck me, fuck you, you're fucking bald head. Fuck.
Hey,
okay, so you do. Hold on, bro.
I don't know his
Bro,
name. He didn't
so, bro, look, you made a claim. You said that Israel bombed their nuclear sites, right? You made the claim that Israel bombed their nuclear sites, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you're correct in that regard. But we had to come in and finish the job. So they couldn't finish the job. We had to come in and do that. We spent billions of dollars.
Countries attacking them.
What was that?
They got 3 different countries attacking them. You got Pakistan threatening to bomb them as well at the same time.
Okay, are you aware of the fact that they ran Operation Rising Lion and attacked Iran first?
They didn't attack. They attacked them because they have nuclear bombs.
Oh, well, okay. So
they're
which one is
threatening
it?
to kill. They scream, "I want to kill Americans."
Now you're conceding. Okay, now you're
Israelis."
conceding that they attacked them first. Okay,
There
cool.
is chance online.
Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the nuclear bombs.
So does North Korea, and so does Israel. Well, I think Myron mentions it.
Okay.
Are you aware of the fact that Israel has an illegal nuclear program?
They are not threatening to kill people.
Actually, they
They
are.
don't scream in the streets, "Kill America" and kill people.
Well, let me ask you this: Who's actually?
There is
who's,
actual. I
who's-
can pull up chants
Who's
on my
actually?
phone.
Okay, what's
That's
worse?
America.
What's worse, a chant or actually doing a genocide right now?
A
A chant is worse than a genocide.
An entire country. An entire country screaming "Death to America," and
Wait till he finds out about the Samson option. You guys Google that. Wait till he finds out about the Samson option, where apparently like they're not threatening, you know, to use nuclear weapons. But go read up on that, guys, and tell me what you guys think.
Wipe out nuclear
What's
sites?
worse?
Is that
chanting
bad?
"Death to America" or doing a real Yo, you gotta chill out, dude. Yo, you gotta chill out, bro. You gotta chill out. You gotta chill out, bro. You gotta chill out. You gotta chill out.
Listen. He's
Okay.
got a lot of heat. Listen, I appreciate it. I see what you guys are saying.
Okay,
I just want
that's
to make my
fine.
point. That's all.
That's fine.
Okay,
Look, you made a lot
there's
of claims that
there's
didn't
100
make sense.
different races.
What does that have to do with anything? Okay. All right, let's bring him to the mic. You're done?
Yeah,
Okay,
listen,
no worries,
go
man.
ahead.
Take it easy. Good discussion. We'll talk with this guy. All right, bro. Just yo. You got your mic. Go ahead.
Why you don't want to go on the mic?
Yeah, this little clown
interrupting.
here that keeps interrupting. I think he threw like, I think he told Myron something about like he's not American or something like that, or he threw some like weird racial joke. But let's see what he has to say, which is
Time now, he doesn't wanna
these
come on the
guys
mic.
are just ad hominems, no legit.
First of
arguments
all,
so
these
far.
big ass dudes
Bro.
think they can fight. Like, relax. Let's
Bro,
all
just come on the
relax
mic.
here,
You're
bro.
fine, man.
Come on,
Bro, come
Relax,
on the mic,
relax.
man. You got your chance to talk. The other guy is conceding it to you. But while we wait for him to do that, he made a bunch of ridiculous claims.
Myron, though.
First, it was, hold on, dude. First, it was Israel bombed their nuclear facilities. Yes, this is true. However, we had to come in and finish the job. That's number one. Number two, he said, they chant death to America. When the Iranians chant death to America, what they're saying is death to America's foreign policy. Okay? Now, let me ask you guys a question here in the crowd. What's worse, chanting death to America or actually dropping bombs on kids every single day? Okay? So the reality is, words are one thing, actions another. They kill kids every single day. Okay? Oh, they don't? Okay, great. Come on up to the mic and prove me wrong.
Step up. We need the ladies. We need the Israeli ladies.
Come on up, ladies. Come on up.
It's convenient right outside the show.
Isn't it amazing when they get the chance to come on the mic? They yell from the side. You know what I've noticed about the Zionists? They yell from the side, and they don't want to come up to the mic. All right, let me give you my position since you guys want to go ahead. Okay, so here's my position because you guys are being triggered. This is actually hilarious.
Uh-oh.
America should stop giving aid to Israel. That is my position. Now, you could go ahead. I know you had some things to say before. Okay, go jump on the mic. Jump on the mic. Jump on the mic and prove me wrong. Why is it that they heckle from the side? And then when given the opportunity to go on the mic and actually, provide facts for their position, they can't do it. Go ahead. You're welcome. Come to the mic. You've been waiting. You've been patient. I'd be happy to hear what you have to say. Go ahead.
So,
please.
My name is Jacob.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
No,
This
I'm asking,
clown.
can you
Let's
hear
see.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, so where's like the speakers right here?
This ratio, this clown, bro.
Yeah, so
What
what's
do you
your
mean?
position?
We're talking. We're having a conversation.
Yeah. So I noticed from the side that you
My name's
had a bunch of
my name is
comments.
Jacob. What's your name?
Myron. Nice to meet you.
Sorry, one more time.
Myron. Nice to meet you.
Okay,
Yeah. So I'll just kind of turn it to you because you were objecting to a lot of the things that I was saying. So I'll kind of let you.
No. You were setting him up for a lot of conversation, so I'll let you set me up for conversation.
Yo.
That's a lot of fucking foreplay with your face, bro.
Yeah. So again,
Fuck.
he made a bunch of accusations.
Did he say that was a lot of foreplay with your face? Oh man, this guy's
a bunch of
cooked.
This is a
claims
new
that weren't true.
Net new conversation.
Okay.
I'm doing the same thing you did to him. I'm gonna interrupt you when he starts talking. Stop with the mental fucking the facial foreplay. Enough of that shit. I'm talking to you, Myron.
Okay. So
Myron.
give us your position then.
No.
Oh, you want my position? Okay.
No. I'm asking you to stop with the facial foreplay. Talk to me like a human. I'm not over there. I'm right here.
Okay.
Set me up for your conversation.
Okay. So
Bro, this is like the start of a porn video. Like what?
you interrupted a
What's
bunch
up
of times
with this
before.
guy?
I'm giving you the floor, but it's fine. I'll just go ahead and set it up.
Sure.
It's simple.
Sure.
America, we need to stop giving aid to Israel.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Under what term? Well, like under what terms?
A multitude of different terms. Maybe the fact that they're killing innocent kids every day.
Sure.
Maybe the fact that they make us look bad in the international community. We run cover for them at the UN. They're committing war crimes. Their prime minister is currently wanted by the ICC.
Picking details, but I agree with you.
Okay, so that is my position, and I gave you a couple reasons why.
What's your position on other similar scenarios happening across the world? Can you voice? No. Again, stop with the
Bro,
facial foreplay.
look. I'm gonna make whatever face I want to make. Okay.
Yeah, because you're on camera.
So that's fine. I'm just asking you to go ahead and give me your actual position versus looking at my
you're
face.
setting up a
Like,
conversation,
let's talk
so I'm
about.
responding to your conversation.
Okay, interesting. So you don't have a position
What do you
anymore.
mean interesting?
shit.
I'm answering a question. That's how a conversation goes.
These dudes are cooked, bro. Now I can see why you women are frustrated, bro. Holy shit,
Question.
bro. These guys are cooked.
You're not asking a question.
I'm telling you.
No,
there it
no,
is.
no, you're-
Israel's a threat to America.
What's your
Prove me
question?
wrong.
What's your question?
Israel's a threat to America. Prove me wrong.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Is there a threat in America for extremist Muslims? After 9/11, what was the community who stood up for the extremist Muslims in America? Was
Okay.
that not Jews? Do you
Okay.
feel that? Were you
Okay.
here? Were you here for that?
That was
Okay.
the
No,
dumbest
Mary.
argument.
Now
That
I'm
was
gonna
the
interrupt you.
dumbest
Were you here
argument
for
ever.
that? No, stop. I'm over here. Were you Marin? Sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay, so just so
and
I
again, my
understand
name's
this,
Jacob.
I want to make sure I have your position correct.
No.
So your position is
No.
You,
There's no positions. I asked you a question. Were you here during 9/11?
yes, I was.
Okay. And what community stood up for you during 9/11?
You know, it's interesting that you say that on 9/11
Correct. Yeah.
because I don't know if you're aware of this.
I'm not asking you to look at.
No.
Curtis, was it? No. You told me your name before. It's pretty close to
Hey,
that.
bro, he's been very like. There's no need to, he's been very respectful.
Okay,
so,
okay, I'm sorry.
So,
I'm sorry.
okay.
Let me stay into your
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So
conversation on
let's
this
go ahead and talk about
public.
9/11 then. Let's talk about 9/11.
No,
I'd be happy to.
I asked you a question. Can you answer the question?
I'm going to answer it. You
Okay.
mentioned
What
where was I on
community-
9/11 and
no,
what?
No, Mike, so let me get the mic a little bit closer. I guess I'm not loud enough. What community stood? No, don't look at your phone. What kind of stupid shit is this?
Bro, we're live on stream, man. So just go ahead.
What community stood up for you? I'm like, this is a personal question.
Sure.
You can tell me any community. That's okay. What community stood up for you after 9/11?
Patriots stood up for America, not Israel.
No. I said for your community.
American patriots stood up.
American patriots
Stood
stood up
up.
for the Muslims after 9/11.
Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about this.
Wait.
Are you aware of the
sure
fact,
about that?
bro? Can I please speak?
Are you
I
sure
heard your
about that?
position. You need to. You had an opportunity to talk on the mic. Please be quiet.
No, he answered.
You're welcome
He
to come.
answered it.
You're welcome to come on the mic.
But I'm gonna
after.
just throw a cap on my head, right?
Okay.
American
So-
patriots
yes.
stood up for
So
Muslims
let me talk
after
about
9/11.
9/11. So are you aware of the fact that on
Do you know what
9/11,
the word tequila
dude,
is?
you gotta chill. You gotta chill. You
Okay,
gotta chill.
I
man.
gotta chill
All right?
on the
Yes,
public
you gotta chill.
sidewalk.
Because
Sorry,
I'm
bro.
addressing your point on 9/11. Let me please say what I have to say.
Okay, the American patriots.
Because you're
This
making the
guy-
claim.
This guy with the
You're making
American
the claim.
flag on his arm.
You're
stood
making
up
the
for you
claim.
after
You're
9/11.
making the claim. You're making the claim that Muslims committed 9/11, and
No,
I would
no,
actually
no, I
agree with
did.
you on
No,
that.
no, no,
Muslim
no.
extremists did commit
Correct.
9/11.
And that's where
now,
differentiation
so let me go
needs
ahead
to
and continue.
occur. That's
Okay.
where differentiation.
Bro.
No. You did this to the last guy. You interrupted him.
what
So
the
now I'm gonna
fuck?
do it to you.
No, you're not.
Differentiation needs to occur.
He's scared of what I'm gonna say. He's
What do
scared
you
of what I'm
mean,
gonna
bro?
say.
What the
You
fuck
are
are
scared
you
of what I'm
talking
about to say.
Yeah,
You are
that's really what it
terrified
is.
of what I'm
Different
about to
than
say.
you. Are you scared to hear
You
what
are
I have to
terrified of
say?
what I'm about to say.
So, like,
You know
how
you fucked up
said-
by bringing up 9/11, right?
Sure.
You know you fucked up by bringing that up. Because I'm
How?
literally gonna embarrass you
because,
in front of thousands of
because
people.
The dancing.
I am going.
One thing, like, I'm trying to understand, like, what his point was. Was he saying, like, who stood up for the Muslims as far as, like, the backlash they were receiving, or was it? That's the thing. Like, you don't know what these guys, like, both him and the other guy, they don't know how to formulate an argument, bro. Like, this is like, I mean, it's like I'm listening to fucking retards, man. Literally. I mean, I'm sorry to say it, but like, holy shit, dude. Like, we don't know what the fuck this guy's talking. I'm still trying to process what he's trying to say. Who stood up for Muslims after 9/11? What kind of fucking statement is that? like, dude, holy shit.
Oh yes, he knows.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
knows.
Like, come on,
He
man.
knows. He knows.
Sounds
So I'm
good.
gonna need you to be quiet for about 60
Sure,
seconds.
Sure.
On 9/11, there were 5 Israelis
Who
caught
flew
in New
the
Jersey.
fucking plane into a building?
Okay,
What kind
buddy,
of stupid
buddy,
fucking
you gotta be
comment is-
quiet. You gotta be quiet now. Okay, you gotta be quiet. I'm gonna respond to you now, and you know you fucked up. That's why you're trying to fucking obfuscate. It's very simple. On 9/11, for all, and this isn't for you. This is for everybody else here that's listening. Let me tell you guys the truth about 9/11. Okay? Yo, you gotta back off. You gotta back off. You gotta back up, buddy. You gotta back up. You gotta back up. All right, you gotta back up.
That dude's
gotta
crashing
back
out,
up.
bro.
Oh, God damn.
Oh, God.
All right.
Trump's on
All
the
right.
Epstein files.
Okay, so
just crashed
since he
out,
couldn't,
man.
yeah. So let me go ahead and let me educate the rest of you guys here. So
Yeah, I don't know. I think he was trying to say, like, the Jews kind of stood up for the Muslims as they were receiving backlash in America because there was a lot of, heated tension there, a lot of racism and stuff like that, which, Jews throughout history have always stood next to, civil rights, and they've always been on the side of, like, especially when people are hate crimes and stuff like that because they have experience with, going through the Holocaust and all that other crap. So, I mean, is that what he was trying to? Because I'm very curious what he was trying to say, but he couldn't articulate it, man. I don't know, like, it's crazy.
all right. So let me go through this, okay?
You've been
So-
in Gaza? You've been in Gaza before? You know what you're talking about? You've been in Gaza? Oh, you're
Bro.
oh, look at you.
Yeah, that's why Myron gets paid the big bucks, bro.
That's
This
Holy
is fucking
shit.
gold.
Oh,
This
you're
is gold.
laughing.
Yo, this is real life Jewish
Oh,
censorship.
look at you
This is
laughing.
real life fucking Jewish
We're
censorship.
not
This is
laughing.
awesome.
We're doing
I
stuff.
love it.
This is the difference between.
Wait, you love it because you don't know nothing?
No, because this is what you guys do.
How is it being so?
All right. All right. Yo, you had the opportunity to get on the mic.
I know about one.
Let me give my position and you guys can. All right, so anyway, this is fantastic. So this is what happened on 9/11, guys.
Smiling, 'cause
This is
maybe
what
it's
happened on
the only thing
9/11.
you know to
She's
do.
still, yeah, bro, this is crazy. So anyway, let me finish my point, ladies. So this is what happened.
Tell her to move.
Yo, get a fucking pan of the crowd of shit, bro. Like,
So-
this is wild.
So I want to.
So on 9/11,
No, I want to ask you something. Do you know what a bomb shelter is? Have you run to a bomb shelter every 5 fucking minutes? I'm from Israel. I know what's to live under attack, under bomb shelters every 5 minutes. You're smiling here, sitting like a king, like you think. More Coca-Cola, because in Israel.
It's not a time.
okay. Let me address that. So you mentioned the bomb shelters. So they mentioned the bomb shelters.
Do you know to get genocided and go through a mass starvation campaign and lose half of your family due to Israeli drone strikes? I mean, what about? I mean, kind of. Jeez, man.
So I like the fact that you mentioned the bomb shelters. Guess what? The kids that you kill every day don't have bomb shelters. So I don't want to hear anything from you motherfuckers.
Don't.
The kids that you guys kill every day, the children you guys kill every day, don't have bomb shelters. You have bomb shelters. Innocent children, you are murderers. You are murderers. You are murderers from a genocidal apartheid state. You are crying about having bomb shelters to run to, while Palestinian kids get killed every day. Hundreds of kids every day. You are low IQ. So, at least you have a bomb shelter. At least you have a bomb shelter. At least you have a bomb shelter. The reason why you have a bomb shelter is because you bomb everyone all across the Middle East. You have the bomb shelters because there's retaliation for your war crimes. You guys kill 300,000 Palestinians are dead. 300,000. 300,000 are dead or missing. 300. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. 300,000 are dead or missing. Look at this guy coming in. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and explain 9/11 for you guys because they're once I start talking about, they don't want you guys to know this. What I'm about to say, they don't want you guys to know this. We are witnessing real-time censorship. We are experiencing real-time Zionist censorship. I have one guy in the back, 2 girls, didn't want to say shit. Once 9/11 came on, now they're fucking going crazy. This is awesome. This is fucking awesome.
It's like the entitlement of these people, man. Like the fact that she's sitting here complaining about a bomb shelter while, you know, they're literally squashing Gazan kids on a daily basis, burning them alive, conducting a mass starvation campaign, genociding, blowing up stadiums and saying, oh, oops, we thought there was Hamas there, but oops, we killed like 400 Palestinian children. Okay, our bad. Like, what are you talking about? You know, it's absolutely the entitlement. And that really what it comes down to, guys, is they don't view Palestinians, Arabs, Muslims as human beings. That's out of the question. Like that's not even in their mentality. It's like, oh, they're automatically not human beings. They're all of a sudden victims because they have to run to a secure bomb shelter where there's like a 0.0000001% chance they even get injured from a rocket attack that's coming out of Gaza or Lebanon. You know, obviously not Iran because they're a lot more powerful, you know. So there's a lot of people just dying left and right from those rockets. But I mean, talking about like coming from rockets coming from Gaza, they barely, you know, they're not even coordinated. They're not, they don't even hit their target sometimes. You know what I mean? So it's ridiculous, bro. Entitlement.
This is the truth that they've been suppressing from you guys for fucking decades.
And the dehumanization.
Look at this.
Nuts.
Make some space. I need this open now. Open up the middle.
Boy, Vay, shut it down. Anyway, so you guys want to hear about 9/11? Guys, go ahead. Y'all want to hear? We need to get louder. Y'all want to hear about 9/11? The truth? There's a reason they kept coming on the mic trying to stop me from saying it. There's a reason why. So one more time, if you guys want to hear about what the fuck really went down on 9/11, give me a fuck yeah. All right, let's fucking go. There's a reason why they've been jumping on the fucking mic whenever I talk about this topic. Here's the reality about 9/11. I do not dispute the fact that Muslim extremists committed 9/11, but what they won't tell you is that Israelis let it happen. This is the part of history that they don't want you guys to know. on September 11, 2001, 5 Israelis drove up to the top of an apartment complex in New Jersey. They were there taking pictures, celebrating, and flicking lighters as we were going through the worst terrorist attack in American history. When the towers hit, look, she's running to the microphone to stop me from telling you guys this. Okay?
I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yeah, bro. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So on September 11th, 5 Israelis were on the top of an apartment building complex in New Jersey overlooking the Manhattan skyline. The planes hit. They were there roughly 20 to 30 minutes before the planes were hit. A woman that was very astute saw these 5 individuals dancing and celebrating as the towers were on fire. She called the police and gave a bolo on what the van looked like that they were in. It was an urban moving systems van. So they went ahead and called, and the cops put a bullet, be on the lookout for this van. So they went ahead and pulled this van over, the local cops, and they identified 5 individuals. As he was pulling them over, one of the guys came out and said, "We're not Palestinians. We're Israelis. We're your friends." And then on top of that, you need to be quiet in the back, bro. So anyway, we're not Palestinians. We're Israelis. So the cops, suspicious, call the FBI. The FBI comes on the scene, takes them to detention, interviews them. 2 of the individuals in that group had ties back to Israeli intelligence, Mossad, Unit 8200, whatever you want to call it. Then anyway, you got to be quiet. So anyway, as they were interviewing these individuals, they failed the polygraph test, and 2 of them came back with record checks. So they went ahead and said, okay, these guys work for this moving company. The FBI executed a search warrant at the headquarters for Urban Moving Systems. What they found shocked them. They found a bunch of hard drives, computers that isn't really indicative of a moving company. Kind of strange, isn't it? And then they found out that the person that owned that moving system company was a guy named Dominic Suter. The FBI contacted him asking to question him. He ran to Israel the next day. What they found was he was backed and paid for by Israeli intelligence. Those people had foreknowledge of the attack, and they spent roughly 70 days in immigration confinement. They were deported from the United States under Mike Chertoff, whose mother used to serve for the Mossad, and he's a hardcore Zionist. So let me get this straight. 5 Israelis were caught with pre-knowledge of the worst terrorist attack in American history. They got put in immigration custody for 70 days and then deported back to Israel. If they were Muslims or Arabs, you guys think they would have been deported? No, they'd be in fucking Guantanamo Bay right now to this day. So the reality is these individuals deported, but it gets better.
Is that dude over here making a fucking call? Well, who's he calling? Like the ADL or like Mossad? Myron's taking chances here, man. Like, cause these people are vicious, man. I don't know who he's on the phone with, but that looks, it looks like he's serious.
Not only were they deported, they went on a talk show in Israel. This goes to show the hubris of the Israelis. They asked them, "Why were you out there that day?" They said, "We were there to document an event so that everyone can see how Israelis feel." Remember that stupid woman that was talking about the bomb shelter? She wants all of you to fucking feel that too. Meanwhile, the Palestinians don't even have the ability to have a bomb shelter. They die. Privilege is invisible to those that haven't. Quite frankly, the Israelis don't deserve the privilege they get with our fucking tax dollars. Now, with that said, let me ask you this. Our greatest ally was there at our worst day and had foreknowledge about it and allowed it to happen. This has all been declassified in FBI reports. And they were deported after the fact and admitted on Israeli television they had foreknowledge. It gets even better. Who bought the World Trade Center? A guy named Larry fucking Silverstein. About a month and a half before the towers were hit, he took out a very strange and unorthodox insurance policy that covered terrorism. Then, what ended up happening was after 9/11, he was able to get the biggest insurance fucking buyout ever. This guy, Larry Silverstein, close friends with who? Benjamin Netanyahu, the current prime minister of Israel. They talk every day. Now, here's the thing I also want to ask you guys. There was a memo released back in 1996 called the Clean Break Memo. In that memorandum, and this is all declassified, you can look at it. There's a reason why they're clapping. They don't want you guys to hear this. Look, yep, they started again. They don't want you guys to hear this. So anyway.
Dude, they're so
where was I here? What was I chat again? Where was I, guys? I was on the Netanyahu, best friends with Larry Silverstein. Gets the biggest buyout ever. Man, there's just so much crap I'm trying to remember because it's wild that no one knows this stuff, man. So he takes out this insurance policy. The towers are hit. He gets the biggest fucking payout ever. And it's also interesting because Building 7 just goes down randomly. What the fuck? Everyone. I interviewed Richard Gage and multiple other engineers. They all conclude that it was controlled demolition. Now, are you guys really ready for the crazy part that no one ever talks about? I need to hear a fuck yeah if you guys want to hear the part that no one talks about that's really going to fucking piss them off. All right. It gets better. There was a ring of Israelis that were caught in a document benefit fraud investigation by the FBI out in Tennessee. These individuals were arrested for having fake documents. And before they went to trial, a DMV employee that was giving them the fake documents was mysteriously killed in a fiery car crash. They went ahead and identified these individuals, and a few of them had been at the World Trade Center prior to the bombing. And they had no permits to be there by the Port Authority, the ones that are responsible for allowing people to do work in there. They were there to do sprinkler fixes. So let me figure this out. A building that had a bunch of asbestos that was no longer rentable, these guys are over there doing sprinkler maintenance? No, they were there to put fucking bombs and do a controlled demolition. Every engineer, 1,000 plus, have come together and said, yo, this is a controlled demolition. This would not happen from a plane hitting. So again, we got a billionaire tycoon that bought the World Trade Center, takes out an unorthodox terrorism insurance policy a month and a half before the towers are hit. We have 5 Israelis that are tied to intelligence dancing and celebrating the attack. And then they admit that they had foreknowledge. Then on top of that, we got another ring of Israelis that were caught in the Midwest somewhere in a fake document benefit fraud case that were in the towers months before it was hit doing sprinkler maintenance. I think anyone with a little bit of common sense would question the fact that our greatest ally might not be our greatest ally. And there's some links here that are very problematic. Because I'll tell you guys this, if any Arab country was in this situation, the way Israel is with 9/11, we would bomb them to fucking hell. And this is just one of the ways that our greatest ally has deceived us. And that is what they've been trying to keep you guys from hearing. So the bottom line is this for those of you that are just getting here. Israeli intelligence had foreknowledge of the 9/11 attacks and did nothing to stop it. And on top of that, they allowed it to happen and celebrated it when it happened. And when questioned about it, they admitted they knew it was going to happen. And the person that ran the intelligence operation ran back to Israel. Guy named Dominic Suter. All of these documents are declassified and you guys can look them up. Larry Silverstein. Oh, clean break memo. I forgot about this. So the clean break memo, guys, written back in 1996 for Netanyahu. In this paper, they describe all the countries in the Middle East that they want to destabilize. Guess which country is left? Every other country's been destroyed by Israel. The last one left is Iran. So this has been in the make since 1996, guys, and it gets better. The people that wrote that paper, the clean break memo, were Jewish neocons. Richard Pearl, Douglas Fife, and many others wrote this paper. That was the paper that got us involved in the Iraq war. Saddam Hussein had absolutely nothing to do with 9/11, but we attacked Iraq under the premise of weapons of mass destruction. Sounds familiar? It's the same exact bullshit excuse we used to bomb Iran, that they have nuclear weapons. We're seeing history repeat itself, and I'm here to stop it. So if anybody has a disagreement with everything that I said, which is 100% factual, you can look it up, there's a reason why they've been screaming the whole time as I've been telling you guys this. This is what's been suppressed off the internet for decades. God bless America and God bless the First Amendment so you guys can hear this. Thank you, brother. Thank you. America first? No, fuck that. America only. No more aid to Israel, who participates in terrorist attacks and has foreknowledge and allows us to be attacked. Fuck Israel. They're an apartheid ethno-state. They're parasitic in nature and drags us into foreign wars. No more American blood spilled for a foreign nation in the Middle East. There's no fucking reason why Americans should be dying thousands of miles away from their family in a foreign country that they have no business being in the fucking first place. The reason why the Middle East hates us is because of our interventionist foreign policy that kills innocent kids. But these Israelis want you guys to keep taking your tax dollars and fund their fucking genocide. That is why they yell as I tell you guys this information. This is why they say, I'm Israel Jai, as I tell you guys the truth. They don't want the fucking truth. Because if Americans knew what I just told you guys, no one would support Israel. Nobody. They are not our greatest ally. I'm happy to discuss with anyone. The mic's open. W Silverback, W Handshake.
How you doing?
What's up, brother?
I wanted to add one more thing.
Please.
Are you familiar with Ace Elevator Company?
Go, take it away.
Yeah, so Ace Elevator Company. This was a elevator company that had never had any prior work on elevators ever, and they somehow won the contract.
Hold on, before you go into this.
Yeah.
Groiper, right?
Sorry?
Groiper, right?
I'm not. No.
You're not Groiper?
No.
Come on, man. All right.
I give a couple. I mean, no. So what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
Ace
Shout out to Nick
Elevator
Fuentes.
Company. They replaced the original company that had worked on these elevators at the Twin Towers for decades, or everywhere for decades. They had tons of experience. Ace Elevator Company had zero experience at all. They somehow won this contract for the biggest elevator renovation in human history. So they got this, which means they had access to the main elevator shaft, which is exactly where you would need to have access to if you wanted to hypothetically put some explosives in there. So
and let me ask
that
you
was
this.
in the months leading up to it.
Why would they invest that amount of money in buildings that have a huge asbestos problem that will cost billions of dollars to fix? Interesting, right?
It's very true. Yeah. No, there was zero reason. Yeah. And apparently there was one of the workers at the building said that before any planes had hit, he saw a coworker running out from under the building on fire. So obviously some sort of explosive went off. That's all I wanted to add. I just wanted to add that on there.
No worries. So now that we got that all out there, any of the Israelis that disagree that we're yelling from the side, you're welcome to give me your position, and I won't interrupt you. I'll actually let you give your position, and you can refute anything that I said. Thank you, bro. Got me a gift?
Let's see what the gift is. Is it? Hey, can we show it on stream?
Hey, it's a good one. Hey, should we cut to Rumble?
Yes. Yes.
Should we cut to Rumble?
Yes. You should have been.
Yeah, let's cut to Rumble.
All right, guys. So, yeah, man, shout out to Myron guys. Again, like the whole, I'm not gonna get into like the whole 9/11 stuff because it's, again, I don't know how much you could say on YouTube, but yeah, I mean, that's all they're gonna do is just stand there and scream and try and refute legitimate arguments, and try to somehow manipulate the way out of every situation, which has been done since the inception of their ideology. And it just, that's just what's going to happen. And when you have someone who's informed, they're not going to be able to, withstand much except having like severe emotional reactions, like the first guy, the second guy after him, ad hominems, chants, and just absolute mediocre behavior. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Again, I'm not saying I endorse everything that was said here, so I just want to make that clear for anybody watching this. But if you have any, like to correct me with anything, just comment down below. I won't take it personal. And yeah, man, we're all just trying to learn here. So, all right, guys, peace.